Hi, I want to introduce myself. My name is Megan, and I'm a wife, a mom, and recently discovered psychic medium and a channeler. If you want to hear more about my story and how I discovered basically overnight that I was a psychic medium, and now recently I've discovered I can channel as well. Follow my page, and here's my story. So, how did I discover that I was a psychic medium? Well, about 2 years ago, I was going through a really hard time in my life. It just seemed like everything was crashing down on every aspect: marriage, kids, extended family. There was just a lot going on. My dad got really sick, and we knew that he didn't have much longer to live. And it all just seemed to be happening all at once. And I went into like a depression, which is not like me because I'm a very like strong-willed, like go 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 go. And what it did is it brought me to my knees. It brought me down to a low point, but it also silenced my mind. I am one that like my mind. I always say it's like a reel. It's just like brrr, like ideas and thoughts and stuff. All we just that mom brain of just like what do the kids have to get done, what's going on with sports, school, different things, working full time, husband, marriage, like all this stuff is coming at me, and my brain would just be like brrr. And with this depression, um it just silenced my mind. I couldn't think about one last thing. It's like I hit a brick wall, and I was just sad and depressed, and my mind shut off. And it actually ended up being like a really good, positive thing for me, because when my brain like basically shut off and I wasn't thinking about all these dumb thoughts that are just useless, I started hearing something else. Most people think they're crazy, or hearing things, but it was very subtle at first. I it was more like an intuition I had. I just like would know things, and then all of a sudden it would happen. And it was basically like it's like my whole body was like almost in slow motion. My brain was in slow motion, and I was just like I would know something was going to happen before it did. And I'm like, I told you that was going to happen. But it just kept happening. And then like synchronicities like would happen. Like I would be thinking about something, and then like a song would play that would match up, or a movie would be, I would watch a movie that just happened to be what's going on in my life, and things were just like matching up, and I'm Googling like, what does this mean? And I learned about synchronicities, and I was like, man, this is happening to me a lot. And I'm just like knowing things, um, and it, and then I actually heard some loved ones that had passed away, their voices as clear as day. And at first I thought it was just like I was imagining it, or just like, I guess I thought I was just remembering them, but it just felt like their presence was there. And at that point, I didn't know it until like a little bit later, when it was like happening more, when loved ones that had passed away were like, it was like their presence was there. It wasn't just like I'm thinking about them and they're just a thought in my head. It was like I almost felt like I was having a conversation with them. And and that is how it started. And I didn't know. I mean, I'm googling half the things to try to figure out like, what does this mean? And it led me to realize that I am a medium. So then I took an online course like right away, and kind of rushed through it. And then I did take a course that I was my plan was to take more time and really soak it in. And then my dad passed away during that course. So this year of trying to learn about mediumship has been a roller coaster. But now I'm, diving in. And the further I dive in, now I'm realizing that I can channel as well. So it's a really cool experience. And I appreciate you listening to this. And if you have any questions, I am more than happy to help. I want to explain explain if this is happening to you or you're just interested, shoot me a message and I am more than happy to help any questions that you have. Thanks for listening.